Welcome to Model Monday with Royal Cromwell from Haus of Factotum and also Owl Eye Healing. He's also my model coach, my friend, also a stylist, and all of the above. He's the coach and pose extraordinaire. And we're here to speak with him today a little bit and kind of see where this art and this energy comes from. Royal, tell him hi. Okay, so starting off, Royal, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 23.
Okay, and also, Royal, what is it, if I didn't explain it enough, what is it that you do on a regular and, what brought you into this world?
My grandmother was a dance teacher.
Okay.
So we've always had some type of art going on, but really got to middle school and just realized after going through a lot of peer pressure, it wasn't even really like bullying, it was just like peer pressure to be different, or to really be the same with them,
right,
which they considered being different and hip. That really just made me realize, like, you are already a thing, like, and if you could just master this thing. So that's where I started, trying to find ways to get away, to master this thing in the libraries, and where we are now.
Right.
The museum were those things that helped me master this thing.
Okay. So, where do you draw a lot of the inspiration from as far as this modeling, coaching, amazing world?
I take a lot of my coaching aspects from philosophers that have inspired and changed my life. And when I'm saying philosophers, I'm being very lucid with that word. When I'm saying that, I'm saying people who have gone through things or have said things out of wisdom, out of experience that have made them very iconic people in my life. Albert Einstein is a very big one when it comes to me coaching and understanding how to take care of somebody's needs and essentials in the modeling industry, or even just one-on-one level. Another person is Adele, because of the way that she handles and treats people. I love Socrates. He was a very good one. So it's just it's like those type of things for me.
You have some actually influential inspirations. A lot of people, let's say somebody like Beyonce or somebody like...
Well, I mean, I guess you could say my celebrity thing would have been Debbie Ryan's, because she was Aggie Cromwell in Halloween Town, and that's actually where my last name came from, Cromwell. But I kind of adopted that name after realizing that she said one thing in that movie, and it was, all magic is letting yourself want something and letting yourself have it. And that's how the world works. If you really want something, you have to let yourself have it by letting your guard down, by taking chances, by allowing yourself to fall and have failures, because these failures are not bad, they're not regrets. They are stepping stones to a much higher place.
Honestly, you told me a lot of this already, but telling the world this, it just sounds even more empowering and just, encouraging, because a lot of us don't realize what we're going through in life. It's not really just like you tell me all the time, it's a training grounds, and it's for you to be able to ascend into your higher place, and so that's awesome. So, I'm trying to stick on my questionnaire, but you feel me? So, let's get to the fun part. What's great runway music for you?
What?
Great runway music for you.
Sorry, here. I'll start from old to new. Sade, Smooth Operator,
Yes.
Is It a Crime?
Yes.
Anita Baker, Giving You the Best That I Got. Prince. Actually, I gotta take it all the way back. Jimi Hendrix, Watchtower.
Yes.
Prince, this is Dove's Cry, Red Corvette, of course. Bringing it a little forward. I guess you could say Lady Gaga, pretty much her whole entire discography.
She's iconic fashion.
Adele, of course, but there's only like maybe 2 songs you can walk for Adele. Rolling in the Deep is one, but she has another song, Turning Tables. And if you're into contemporary Victoria's Secret slow it down type mode, that's the perfect song. Nowadays, I've been listening to Ella Ari, Simple Say, Izzy Bazoo. Trying to make sure I don't butcher your names. I also listen to artists like Sirius, Cereus, before people try to find the word Sirius, and Meadow, Roger. So there's like a lot of little artists, and I also post the videos that really I want to walk to on the YouTube channel as well.
Yes, and what's that YouTube channel?
Oh, the Royal Factotum, Factotum.
You heard him. Also, are you on Instagram or you on Facebook?
Yes, so you can find me on any platforms pretty much as Royal Cromwell, Cromwell, or you can find the Royal Factotum, the Royal, no E, Factotum, Factotum. But we're pretty much everywhere when it comes to them social medias, because I know that's where we gotta be, in order to get that notice out.
And so, one of the final things that I want to talk about is the meaning of Factotum and how you represent that very well. I know as being a part of the House of Factotum, you tell us that Factotum means being able to represent multiple aspects of yourself. You have these energies in you, you have this creativity in you. You just are expressing it, and explain to us how that plays out in your life and what many roles you play. Aside from just modeling, what other artistic things do you do?
I got into the modeling world really like on mainstream platforms like the Bonner Brothers because of hair.
Okay.
And originally my brand was the Royal Hand because I was a hair stylist and I was a stylist.
Right.
Factotum became the aspect where I realized my life had to become transparent. In order for the audience and the people that I wanted to gravitate towards me and to support me to do that, I had to be transparent. And where a lot of celebrities mess up at, where a lot of icons mess at, and role models or even people trying to make it into their field to mess up at, is that they are not transparent with themselves, and they are not transparent with everybody else. So I made sure that I developed a business or a school, as you can call it, that was transparent. Every girl I've ever coached can ask me anything. They pretty much know everything about me. They know how much money I make to, have my house look so that they cannot say I didn't know what I was, being put up with. Factotum is, in general, means like a jack of all trades. But for me, it meant a little difference because it's not, if it was jack of all trades, it becomes jack of all trades. When you have a certain word, it means for something specific. And at a time period in history, people would hire factotums. Factotums were hired because they had general skill techniques about themselves. Like they could do plumbing, to wiring, to mechanics, to gardening. So you would hire a factotum just to be on the grounds. They were known as a groundskeeper. And so in my life, I've always been known as the groundskeeper. And that's a very important role to play when you are protecting somebody's heart, when you're protecting somebody's art, when you're protecting somebody's energy. And these are things that I constantly juggle and have to work with and improve and clean, or whatever you want to call it, on a 24/7 basis. I mean, I get called at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning because people are going through whatever they're going through, and I'm the only father in their life they can call and actually go through it with, because they're not going to sit there on the phone and go through it with them. So Factotum is transparent, it's elegant, it's about being ourselves, the best of our abilities, and showcasing our energies in the most purest of lights that we possibly can. We're not perfect. We don't strive to be perfect. We actually love our imperfections, and we practice our imperfections to make them perfections for other people to admire, because everybody's imperfections are admirable if they were made to be stuck out. So, we got to stick them out, keep them out.
You just spoke to my soul. So it's safe to say that you wear a lot of hats, a lot of nice hats. And you also play a very big role, not only in this physical world, but in the spiritual world as well. Not only just loving us and protecting us and just being an all-around light, And I love that energy because I practice good images with too, you know, because you helped me. So, you know, it's been a
Good
great
vibes.
interview. And I really thank you for sitting down with me today at this beautiful scenery.